The story of Moonvale Hollow. In the quiet folds of the northern hills lay a valley few dare to cross after dusk. Moonvale Hollow, where the mist lingered long after sunrise and the air hummed with something unseen. Travelers whispered that the hollow never forgot a voice that entered it, and sometimes it whispered back. A young botanist named Ira Wren came to Moonvale one autumn to study the rare silver orchids said to bloom only under the full moon. The villagers warned her, don't stay past midnight. The hollow remembers its dead, but Ira was not one to scare easily. She rented a small cottage at the edge of the valley, packed her lantern, and ventured into the mist. The deeper she went, the quieter the world became. Even the crickets hushed, and the light from her lantern seemed to sink rather than spread. That's when she found them. Hundreds of pale flowers glowing faintly beneath the trees, their petals shimmering like frost. As she knelt to take notes, she noticed footprints, bare ones, circling the patch. They weren't hers. A voice drifted through the fork. You shouldn't take them, it murmured. Ira spun around. Who's there? A shape appeared, faint, like smoke clinging to the air. It was a woman, translucent and pale, her eyes reflecting moonlight. They only bloom for those who belong to the hollow, the ghost said softly. Ira's heart hammered. Who are you? The spirit smiled faintly. Once, I was a botanist too. I tried to claim what the hollow offered. Now, I keep watch. The wind stirred, carrying the scent of wet earth and something metallic. The flowers began to close, their glow dimming. Leave before the moon fades, the ghost whispered, or it will remember you too. Ira stumbled back through the fork, but the path twisted strangely, turning her around. Every direction looked the same, pale trees, whispering mist, and the faint gleam of silver petals. Then, from the dark, came dozens of low murmurs, voices calling her name in tones that weren't her own. In panic, she hurled her lantern forward. It shattered, flames leaping to life, and for a moment, the valley revealed itself. Dozens of figures stood among the trees, faint, spectral, and watching. Each held a silver orchid in their hand. Ira ran. She didn't stop until the first light of dawn touched the hills. When she looked back, Moonvale Hollow was quiet again. The mist gone as if it had never been there. Years later, a hiker found her field journal on the forest floor. The last line was written in a trembling hand. The hollow doesn't guard its flowers. It guards its memories. And every full moon since, a new orchid has been seen blooming where no one dares to tread, brighter than the rest, as though remembering her.